Greetings, people. You are the reviews. Right now, this is the movie news section of the show. We're going to talk about some tidbits of news. Me and Irv are going to be breaking it down for you guys. So, Irv, what's the first order of business we're talking about today?
So Sony have dropped the Steve Jobs biopic. Like this stuff.
Man,
like,
listen.
Let it go now.
Listen, man, how many stuff is dropping? First, Leonardo DiCaprio drops out.
Yeah.
Christian Bale drops out.
Yeah.
Now Sony drops out.
So Universal are like talking about picking it up, but
Yeah. I heard, but
it's a demanding sort of film.
Well, think about it. I mean, Danny Boyle, is directing. Aaron Sorkin wrote the script. So I mean, that's like Oscar gold right there. You understand?
Yeah.
But I don't know, yo. But the thing is, Sony's going through some financial issues anyway.
Oh really?
Yeah, and because they were in talks. There were some rumors going around that they probably might have to sell the Spider-Man property or lease it back to Marvel or something.
I'm sure Marvel will be happy to pick that up.
Yeah, I mean, but right now Marvel is doing good anyway. Them don't need Spider-Man. They're doing their own thing. So
yeah,
it's whatever. You know what I mean? But I don't know, yo. It's just kind of crazy what's going on right now. You know what I mean? As far as like this whole thing, like the whole Steve's job. I mean, I don't know. A lot of movies end up having problems in the beginning, but they end up pulling together and getting. I mean, if they get the cast together, they get.
But this is like a major scale. Like everyone on board or has been talked about, who's associated with the film, has been like the big boys.
Yeah,
so for
it's true.
it not to work out is weird.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just looking tricky for that, but we can. I mean, I hope that if Universal takes it, they inject some money into it and get a well done movie made that can probably be an Oscar contender. But if not, then this movie was just not supposed to happen. So yeah, what's the next order of business?
So I know you're not watching Luther, but I've watched Luther.
Yeah.
You need to get on board.
Yeah.
However,
I will.
So Fox have like commissioned like a US version of it.
Yeah.
So I think they're rewriting the series for a US audience.
Okay.
I don't think Idris Elba is going to be the main lead, which is going to be weird, but whatever.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out, because I think I'll still watch it because it was a good show. It was well written, had a great cast. It was a solid show.
Yeah.
So now, according to the original Luther series, we may have a film. There's been rumours of a film for a while now. And before that, there'll be like a one-off 2-hour TV special, which will set up for the film.
Okay.
So once you're on board and you do your thing and you get involved, you gotta know that this is one of the best shows out.
Yeah,
and YBC actually do the best.
No, they do.
Peaky Blinders, it's like on them levels. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, if it's on the level of Peaky Blinders, then I'm on it. So I'll definitely be catching up with Luther and definitely be sharing my thoughts on that for sure.
We're going to hear from you because I know you very well.
You guys are going to definitely hear from me. If it's something that I like, I'm not going to be shutting up about it at all. So yeah, next order.
Chris Pratt is a cowboy ninja Viking.
Yeah, okay, so this is
that?
I don't know, this is weird now. So Chris Pratt now is at this point now, after Guardians of the Galaxy, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And I guess obviously this comic book series is about, I'm not that familiar with it, but from what I heard, it's this guy who has multiple personality disorder, and the personalities manifest as a cowboy, a ninja, and a Viking. Right? So how it goes is that when people see the person, they're going to see Chris Pratt. He's the lead. But then the Viking will probably be played by a different actor. The cowboy will be played by a different actor. And the ninja will be played by a different actor. So I think that's how they're going to play it up, because that's how the personalities are like different people in his head. So you're going to see him, but then in his mind, he's seeing himself as another person.
Oh, right.
If you get me? So it's going to be kind of weird in that aspect, which is kind of cool.
That's quite interesting.
So I think that's why he probably took the role.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, literally, they don't have a director. This project been in the works for a long time. Nobody's really picking it up. But since Chris Pratt said, "Listen, I want to star in this," obviously
people are gonna jump on board.
People are just going to be on board. Yeah. So hopefully it pans out for him. I mean, like right now, like I said, Chris Pratt, he's going to be in the next Jurassic World movie. He's certified himself as like a bona fide star right now.
Right. Yeah.
So he's he's getting there to the A list.
Yeah. Basically.
Level more or less. So he can do anything. So once
and this
he
is
gets
not
on board,
like this comic is not affiliated with all
no, not affiliated with Marvel or anything like that. It's just his own thing. But I mean, he's good with it as long as it's not DC. They can't really force an injunction on him. You know what I mean? As far as his contract goes. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a good move. I mean, if he feels strong enough about the property, he's passionate about the property, then obviously he's going to bring his A game. And if he comes on, then the director is going to come along and bring their A game as well. So it might be, might end up being movie magic.
Sounds good.
So yeah, so what's the next order of business?
Okay, so according to a Gotham showrunner, just the premise of the season, we may see Robin be introduced, but not Robin as we know him.
Yeah.
Like, it's his backstory, so how his parents met, because obviously Robin is younger than Batman.
Of course, yeah.
So
yeah.
it wouldn't make sense for him to, like, be a baby or see an MRI scan or something like that. So it's just going to be, like, how he...
was, like, conceived.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how his parents met and all the backstory of that.
Yeah, but that makes sense, because, I mean, like you said, Robin, you know, was never born. It's going to be about Dick Grayson, obviously, because he's the first Robin.
Yeah.
So it's going to be probably about the Flying Graysons. You know, they were like a circus act.
Okay.
So that's the perfect kind of setup. So you get into the background of, like, you know, what the Graysons did before they got into the circus, or how they met or anything like that. I think that's a good story. I mean, it's a good story to pull from. I mean, if they're considering doing 20-something episodes of Gotham now, then they're gonna need
to flesh it out.
They're gonna need
which is good. That's why
because
they were talking about having all these, like, villains introduced so early, but you can't have one villain for the whole of 20 episodes and then then you introduce somebody else. Like, these people already exist within another. They're all in the same sort of age range and stuff. So,
and of course,
it makes sense for them to be in the background.
Yeah,
and have their come up.
And of course, you have to give them, like, a gradual breakdown, because these people, they don't just go insane overnight.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, so you have to give them, like, them gradual descent into darkness. You know what I mean? And that's like how because all of these villains are certifiably insane. Like, look at Nigma. Nigma is working for the cops right now. Right now, you can see that he has bits of insanity in him, but then where's his descent? When does he fall from grace? You know what I mean? What triggers that? So that's what we're looking for. That's why we're really watching this show. You know what I mean? To get the backstory of all these characters. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I think that'll be cool. You know, just to show how, you know, Robin's people got together. But yeah, what's the next order of business?
So X-Men Apocalypse are looking to cast the role of Jean Grey and what's his name? Cyclops. Yeah. So for Jean Grey, the names that are thrown around are Elle Fanning, Haley Steinfeld, and Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yeah.
And then for Cyclops, we've got Charlie Rowe and Ben Hardy, who's from EastEnders.
Yeah, I know.
And Timothy Chalamet.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, from Homeland, and he's in Interstellar as well.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I think Ben looks more like...
Yeah. I think he just needs a, like, darker hair, really.
Yeah.
His hair is kind of blonde.
His face looks very...
Yeah. He definitely... I think he can work. But I mean, if he can pull off the American accent...
Yeah.
Which
we'll see.
You know what I mean? If he can pull it off, because, I mean, he's an actor in EastEnders, and of course, you know, they're straight British, but I mean, if he's a good actor, and all British actors...
For him to be in the running, he probably made some sort of impact.
Obviously. So, I mean, Bryan Singer is obviously looking at these young actors that have the talent, and he's saying, you know what? And that's good. I mean, I think it's good to recast these people because, you know, you get to the point now where it's like is the new class now, you know, the new kids. So I mean, you need to have these young actors involved because the X-Men universe has now moved on. You know, they tied up all the loose ends that they had to tie up with this one, and now it's just moving on to the future. I don't. You will see probably might see a glimpse of the old characters, but you don't really need to.
Don't need them now.
We're moving on. So I'm glad. I don't know more about Elle Fanning. I don't know if she might take the role. She's not really into she's a superhero type thing. I don't really think it might.
She was in Maleficent.
Yeah, but I don't really think she's. You know what I mean? I don't think she. You know,
the other two look like they could play the part.
Chloe Grace Moretz. I mean, she did Hit Girl, so I mean, she had a franchise under her belt, so she can definitely pull her weight.
She's got the name,
and she definitely has the chops as well. You know, the young girl, and so. Yeah, it'll be cool if she get a role. But the other one has a look and she has the chops.
From this picture, she looks like she could.
Then it can work. I mean, it'll be cool if Ben Hardy got the role. I mean, I would want to see like how that would work with like his whole EastEnders gig. You know, you have to take a break from that.
If you get a call from X-Men to say, hey, you're playing this role.
He's out.
You're no longer in E20.
Yeah, you're out. You're out of Walford.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're out.
First thing smoking.
But yeah, definitely. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'd like to see like some new fresh faces, and I hope that they pick the right one. They just pick the right actor for the job. Simple as that, and it should work. But yeah, next order of business.
So Marvel are doing a Netflix series. And their standalone series with Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and then a team up series with them Defenders. All called the Defenders. That's right. And so they are in talks of casting these characters.
Yeah.
And so for Jessica Jones, the names being thrown around are Kristen Ritter from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Alexandra Daddario from Percy Jackson's Sea of Monsters, Teresa Palmer from Warm Bodies, or Jessica DeGale from Arrow.
Okay.
And then for Luke Cage, Lance Gross from Crisis and Mike Coulter from The Good Wife.
That's some pretty good choices.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to that, to be honest with you. I mean,
yeah, there's also little clicks within Marvels, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually, I mean, I was surprised that even the girl from Arrow, the girl who played the Huntress in Arrow, like, is considered for the role.
How do you feel about her being?
Well, I'm a fan of Arrow, the show, and I mean, she was the Huntress, but she never really. She was a good character. I mean, she had like a relationship with Oliver and stuff, and she's in jail at the moment now. I mean, they probably don't need to draw for her anytime soon.
Yeah.
But she is she's like a main character, whatever. But they can draw for. But if I think it will be a thing where if they have to draw for her and she's doing the thing, they have to just recast the actress or whatever. You know what I mean? Or just kill her off and just put somebody else in the role. As simple as that. That's how they have to do it. So, I mean. It's not really a big loss, but I mean, it would be a good opportunity for her because she gets to lead her own show. Yeah. And I'm really looking forward to these Netflix shows, to be honest with you. I mean, I think the Daredevil one should be crazy.
It's a good way to expand.
Yeah, I mean, they're going, and it's very dark. It's it's in Hell's Kitchen, so I mean, gangsters involved, death, drugs, prostitution, all that good stuff. So it's like it's just all that bad stuff. It's good stuff to watch. But yeah, it's gonna be cool, and all of these characters have like they have different abilities and how they're gonna pull it off in the Netflix show, especially coming together as a team. It's gonna be something that I'll be interested in watching. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I thought those actors are brilliant choices and those actresses. I think if they just pick the right one, then it should be large.
Yeah, sounds good.
So next,
okay, so finally, we both watched the following, and Blue Eyed Babe, my boo, Michael Ealy has been cast as the villain for season 3.
Oh my gosh,
that's gonna be cool to watch.
Yeah, man. Like I mean, he's going to have to be going to some dark places now. I mean, and I'm looking forward to seeing like taking it to the next level with this.
Well, he said here, he's described as a brilliant chameleon-like killer who'll push Hardy to the brink, and then obviously you have Joe Carroll in the background doing his craziness.
Yeah. I think Joe Carroll is going to be playing more of like the Hannibal Lecter type
possibly,
person. You know what I mean? The person that's locked up and kind of giving him advice and
teasing him,
trying to help him out or trying to drive him to madness because everybody wants to drive Hardy to madness. You know, that's just, I'm looking forward to
I just want to see how he came about, because I didn't think they could expand the first season to second season, and it was cool because this woman was wanting to be with him. Joel, so that was a good way to carry on the storyline. So where does this guy come from? That's what I want to know. Yeah. How they're going to tie that in with Joe Carroll and all of that nonsense.
Yeah, but he might just be like one of those killers that just gains a following. You know what I mean?
Possibly.
Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So that'd be kind of insane. But yeah. I mean, looking forward to that for sure. But guys, do remember, subscribe to the show, youtube.com/YardyReviews, as well as email us at yardy.reviews@gmail.com, as well as follow us on Twitter at YardyReviews. Also, do remember to log on to Irv's WordPress, bigpicturesmallscreen.wordpress.com. All the reviews are on there, all their posts are on there, a lot of good stuff is on there, so check that out, guys. Anyway, me and Irv signing out. Big up yourself.